And aNNja's gonna take a little bit of damage. Fighting for this mid control. And it looks like G2 wants to, you know, put up with the fight. Starting out pretty intensely, just like the split did.
I love the position here you're seeing out of aNNja. She's tucked up in the corner, ready to take a fight. Not caught by the star, but she's still down. Dead immediately, leaving the kill to Nelo, but kaquka quickly falls inside of mid. Good grab well out of Mimi, although she doesn't last too long.
I have to say, I'm surprised that TENSTAR decided to start on the attack here. Oh my god, those shots coming in and Petra. Oh no!
Player
That was
standing.
unfortunate.
Spike down B.
Still, the spike is down. That's just a classic. She's gonna be able to heal herself in a little bit. Oh, Sliicyy went for the full support
Spike
build.
planted.
I love that buying the heal in the first round. Have one for zAAz though.
Yeah, it's not ideal for poor old zAAz. Hasn't healed herself up here. Yeah, 74 HP. Every little helps. Especially when you're coming up against the turret. It's just tagging you down again and again and again. There's the heal. There's the ghost. And honestly, you're gonna have to be very lucky to get away with this one. A turret can't see her from there at least, but she literally needs to double dig these players, and there's the first.
Oh my god.
God, it came close.
No
No one there
Not
to
gathering.
fight.
Yeah, that was a narrowly recon.
Yeah, I think though when you're playing alone towards that side of the map, it makes sense. There was backup there from the breach, which is a little strange, but it is what it is. You're looking at G2, bunker down in position, but losing a lot of control.
Wow.
How is Clad there?
Stop.
Ow! 2 kills immediately, managing to pick up a rifle as well. They get 3 overall in the round, and within a couple of seconds, a bonus round for TENSTAR is just a almost guaranteed win.
Spike
And it's all
planted.
thanks to Clad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, lockdown, you know, and coming into place. But if kaquka managed to get not only 1 but 2 kills just with the double blast, taking control of a mid, bring it in. Mimi and zAAz alone. A turret that is gonna spot at least one of them on mid. Kahi
One
with this
enemy
Vanda and
remaining.
LiriLia just from the back. Flawless round. This is incredible, Mitch. I cannot believe there is an.
Front of the gigantic crosshair. But that's not true anymore. G2 have shown
Gonna hit
that.
the shot. She's gonna hit the shot. Look, look.
Of course she is. Look at this.
Please observe it. Do
Big
not move your
crosshair.
camera.
Impossible to miss. Your crosshair's always on them.
You want to fight it?
Oh no.
And they've already crossed.
I mean, she's
Yeah,
gonna hit
well,
it now, but.
Mimi was hoping maybe she could go undetected. It's not a bad idea the first time around, but in a buy round, it's a big risk, and it has not worked out, leaving TENSTAR with full side control and a 2-player advantage to work around. The wall actually completely blocks off poor old Juliano, but maybe that'll give her the element of surprise. They won't expect anyone to be peeking out of heaven at this stage.
Oh no.
Ow.
No.
Enemy remaining.
LiriLia with the flash. She was doing this, I think, in finals last Game Changers. And it's going to be a flawless unless zAAZ manages to find an exit frag. She's going to try and save this Vandal. And TENSTAR is just being so incredibly smart, using literally every single piece of utility that they can to make a difference every round. You know, they have the lockdown. They're going to secure it with the Cosmic Divide, because obviously, what are you going to do? Just not going to buy. But I was saying at the beginning of the map, like, is this going to be a difference maker? Well, on the defense, it's not being. Petra's going to find LiriLia. There's no lurk from TENSTAR this round. That is something that we can. But if Ninou gets that orb, she can get her back, and I think she's going to go for it. Fire in the hole.
Nelo's actually
Is this
making a little bit of
different
noise on short. That's kind of strange. And goes Cloud. Oh my, I can't believe Petra's actually just peeked that. So confident that she'd win the duel. And Cloud's showstopper gets nothing. We hyped it up. We were ready for it. And in fact, it's non-existent. Nelo spotted the barrel.
She saw her.
I don't think she realized this. The
Oh,
map.
I think she did.
You want to fight it?
So on a 3v3, they brought by LiriLia. Now they have that Cosmic Divide. Now aNNja needs to shine.
Yeah, this operator, we've been waiting to see it. No dash online, though, so she has to be a little bit careful. zAAZ behind that Cosmic Divide. Gonna be caught on the walk through. Oh, LiriLia goes way over aggressive on that. It's information to play with, but they could have achieved that in much easier ways, such as good old Tiger. We saw going through. Good headshot, but it's through the box. Ninou gonna keep herself alive just a moment longer. I like the flash for backside to allow Juliano to close in the distance. Sliicyy all alone. Still has the flash to play with. It's going to pop perfectly, and there it is. 7-0. TENSTAR seem to be... Oh, God.
Sorry.
Oh, there's a player up on top here. zAAZ going to be caught as
Yeah, she's
Sliicyy
not
comes
anymore.
around. And, well, I like the attempt from G2. Have a player peeking from afar, one up close on the wall. Good strat, but one flash, and poor old zAAZ is hung out to dry.
It's another opening from them. aNNja has rotated. She's gonna have a nice pick, but I would not be surprised if TENSTAR just run away. They got the orb. They can even fake it with the lockdown in LiriLia, obviously. She's just waiting around. She's just gonna be waiting for you on mid. Takes down Juliano. Is she gonna spec Mimi, though? Nope.
There's aNNja managing to find a kill. I think her first of the game so far. Waiting outside that lockdown with a dash still online. It's only a leg tag. Class survives on the site. A heal be distributed over towards her. And then aNNja even falls. This is a disaster. That could have been a 3v2 with potential for more aggressive duels coming out. Look at Nelo hunting them down as well. There's no fear in this woman's heart, but she's dealt with nonetheless. Ninou and Kla having to clutch it out together, playing down below. Here comes the swing from Mimi. Some information will be gathered here, but it's Ninou taking her down now. Left in the clutch situation. Down below, waiting for the drop, and Petra.
Now it looks like they want to take it slow, getting a little bit of mid. After aNNja missed that shot, they're not interested in B any longer. Do they expect her to rotate from there? And if they find this kill here, oof, that's another opening for TENSTAR.
Another opportunity to close the round out. They will go to A this time, and zAAZ is waiting for them up close. The spray transfer does a bit of damage, but Nelo needs to finish her off. Never mind. Ninou's got it. That's a res secured and locked down. LiriLia lurking around mid, catches Juliano, getting curious on the cross, and so aNNja, as the last player alive, operator in hand, 1v4, and won't even find the first. LiriLia shutting that down before it even...
That's what happened.
Power's gone. All right, I got you. Each gonna come back like in complete darkness.
Yeah, not complete, but yes.
You're like a separate generator for your PC. This is going to be a counter wall play for zAAZ. It presents an opportunity to catch him off guard, and at least the first is going to be found. Good trade back by Ninou. Door to be closed. Slow up above in heaven, just reinforcing that as they go for the plant. And easily should secure that for G2. Rolling Thunder, Hunter's Fury. They've got to be used in this round. It's the last of the half, and unfortunately with zAAZ falling, there's no res.
I mean, look at what TENSTAR is doing. They know that the Rolling Thunder is there, so why would they stay on side? Nobody on side, and this is useless.
Yeah, completely thrown into the wind. Hunter's Fury will find Ninou at least. But all they need to do is run that clock down. Man advantage now to G2. They look to get aggressive, look to take some aggressive fights. That flash goes down, but Juliano's caught between a rock and a hard place. The nade slows down that defuse. In fact, stops it completely, and it is domination before the showstoppers even fired. The round is over. Time they played against TENSTAR, they had an almost identical performance on Haven, except it was G2 that were dominating. So now getting a little taste of their own medicine in this BO3. Nelo on the backside, nice little push around, caught them off guard. Oh, it's a disaster. The spike's down in the open. They've got to retrieve it. The flash popped. Luckily, Nelo's blinded by it as well, but she has teammates to help her out. Mimi returning on one, but so much more to do on the site. Nelo's dealt with Sliicyy, low HP, and Mimi's able to take her down. Ninou all of a sudden is in a clutch situation, and this was looking like it was going to be...
Oh, double walled. It failed at the same time.
Oh,
It was
for
not
a
the same
second,
one.
I
It
was
was
so
that.
confused.
Yeah. I just saw the red. I saw the red. No worries. Plant is gonna come down. Mimi up in the wall.
Spike planted.
That's a nice little head peek angle, isn't it? Especially Ninou, that big ponytail coming around, and there you go. Nice little connection right away. Mimi closing out the round. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. As my teammates in ranked said, as I told you last map, sometimes you go A, sometimes they go B. And I feel like it's the same situation here. Don't run into that, aNNja. Don't. I thought I was about to be very, very sad, but thankfully aNNja ran back. This looking like it could be... Never mind, not a flawless round. Not a flawless round, but a strong round for G2 at least. Oh my god, she's got 7 HP.
Player standing.
Someone killed her eventually. It's okay. That could have been very, very bad. Looks like kaquka's power has taken her out of the equation entirely. So I don't know if it's possible for Ryan or Jess to jump down. Maybe kaquka will be here in a minute. Either way, I'll take you through it for now. We'll jump in to Nelo in the 1v3. What should be just an easy closeout, right? G2 don't lose this. A Bulldog picked up still doesn't inspire that much faith. Spectre should be able to just pepper you up pretty easily and take the win here. At least you would imagine. See if that's going to be the case. Hello, Jess. G'day, mate.
And Juliano are the ones that are meant to be the space makers, but no space has been made. Kla, however, has been clapping back, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly what her name is short for. It's clapping, surely, as they send in the utility they need to get the space. But Kla's there, and there goes the boost pack, but no one to collect that one. But guess what bounces? It's Kla's head against the ground as zAAZ makes that oh-so-important entry.
Really great work done by G2 to start things out. They'll get a nice, easy plant. Depending on how they distribute those ult points, they could have Blade Storm, but 50 HP especially, it doesn't really matter at this stage. Kill's not online for zAAZ, so going to be keeping it low for aNNja. But really getting in here at all for TENSTAR is looking incredibly unlikely. They have zero information. They don't have control over market even, because that wall is still up. And so this feels like they're just going to try to make it as costly as possible for this attacking side.
They still have a teensy little bit of utility to work with here. That's Nelo. Nelo with the crosshair. Juliano wants to clap back with their own bit of utility, and surely this means they'll be able to get the frags that they're looking for. But as the time dwindles and the ticking goes into my ear very clearly, I don't know if it's going to be kaquka joining back or this round going very clearly one-sided. But as they try to pick off the numbers, I think it's all done and dusted, as is my time as your color caster here, Mitch.
Listen, it looks like G2 is doing better. Maybe just you should stay. You're always welcome to cast with us. I'm really sorry. Like, power winner.
No.
Well, sure, coming in. Are they gonna spec LiriLia here?
Oh, it looks like they are. They're checking the corners for it, and zAAZ was ready.
I was surprised that she wasn't picking a little bit more, because that's the element of surprise of that wall. You do not expect to see the wall.
Oh, the tag on. They know Ninou's there, but she somehow evades detection for the first. At least dealing damage to G2, but buying the way all the way back in requires a massive play. And Nelo's going to be left alone on her side of the map, playing towards the spawn, flanking up Sliicyy and Kla. Sliicyy very close to having that ult. Got to take the fight with Juliano, and, well, it doesn't go well. Kla at least good for one. Nice nade into Wine. That's going to force Mimi out of position and into Kla's crosshair. All of a sudden, it's a 2 versus 2. The tides have clearly shifted in favor of TENSTAR, and the timing is perfect. Nelo with a clean headshot. The big crosshair returns, this time in white, and leaving zAAZ alone underneath. Spotted out, tries to cross over, and there's the kill to Kla. The other player has to drop down. zAAZ might just have clutched this one out, and she did. All 4 kills to keep G2 in this one. Around they
out, and knowing that TENSTAR has that lockdown, probably gonna be 4-1, but Kla, what?
She gets caught in the way back. That's incredible.
I mean, they can rest her.
They can
No
indeed.
problem.
It was a great trade by aNNja to at least take that piece of utility in form of the res out of their hands. LiriLia coming out of mid. Of course she wins the fight. Drops down zAAZ, no res for G2 to play with, and that was going to be their next step. They were literally about to res that player. So with that one kill, LiriLia essentially gets 2 in this round.
Can she expect Petra to be there? Oh, she's a Zor. Okay.
Oh, this is such
She's
good
gonna guard that,
information.
and that's the spike.
Spike down mid.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
LiriLia, we see where you're coming from.
30 seconds left.
From bad to worse, really. No problem for aNNja. Flashes in her face, blinded up. Those players now can look to take the fight together. I thought they were already out mid. In fact, they're still on the other side of the wall. But it doesn't matter, because Nelo's got that little flank covered to put 12 on the board. TENSTAR,
Match
5 opportunities to close this CA site. And when you've got a Rolling Thunder and a Cosmic Divide, that makes a lot of sense why you'd go A. Problem is, they're going to have to deal with LiriLia first, who's already pushing up on this site. She's been so dangerous so far, but finally she meets her end.
You want to this is probably the terminal, yeah, because they're probably gonna have kind of an easy plan. Depends on what Nelo has prepared for this, because they obviously need to clear short.
Now they need to clear short out, and then they need to watch that wall for any walkthroughs. And there's a flash allowing an immediate peek, but they just swap places. Petra staying alive on that one. And are they going to fall back all the way? That wall's about to fall. Rolling Thunder at the perfect time. How did Sliicyy still get a kill? Luckily, everybody else dies right afterwards. Well-timed utility usage and ults from G2. And they
Joining them from short. They know that G2 has been favoring A, as you said. Oh.
Haven't spotted the second player at least, but good catch by aNNja. The noise heard as well. Cloud just getting out of there. Oh no, not getting out of there. In fact, maybe a deep nade dropped through, trying to force players out of Gelato. Then they managed to catch a little flank attempt from Petra out of there. Class still got that Vandal to play with, and now another retrieved, or potentially to be retrieved in the late round.
I think they're gonna go for the rest. They're just gonna rotate to make sure that this is going to be favoring them, at least if it's just playing 5v4.
Yeah, it's the right call, for sure. And you still have Killjoy utility placed down on A that you'd have to contend with. A little bit easier to get into that B site normally, but Claz rotated already. The drone on its way up mid.
This
That leaves
crossfires everything.
Oh, they're actually just walking
no,
up
they're
on it as
pushing.
well. The timing was perfect for aNNja. Luckily, Ninou trades. Vandal retrieved, but she needs to hold strong. Her back is completely clear. LiriLia coming out of short will be caught. This means even more pressure on Ninou to show up here and now behind the box. She's not being checked.
Oh
They've
my-
left her completely
God.
unchecked. And Ninou
Spike
sprays
down,
them
ten
down to
left.
4K. To pretty much win the round with 5 seconds left. That is it. G2 are out, and it's an ace from Ninou.